Hello, welcome guys. So today I'm going to discuss about online advertising. Now some of you are probably coming from marketing background or could be engineering background, and or may some of you not be associated with anything advertising but was just curious. So I thought I'd put together this because I have spent a bit amount of time with the online advertising world in a product manager, as an engineer, or as probably even a little bit of as a marketer. So as you see the online advertising world, so these are sort of the main components based on what has seen the way people do online advertising. Now the first is search, and I will get to the details of each of this. But search means anything which originates from search engine. So for example, anytime search, you think of Google, which is a dominant search engine, but there are other search engines. So any type of advertising done which originates through search or some version of search engine where the search engine is involved, that's called search. Now the next one is banner or display. So the banner display is probably the people who were before 2000, who saw the internet before 2000, they probably remember we used to see a lot of banner ads, and Yahoo probably one of the leading companies which on your ad. So any place where you see a display where it's a banner ad, that is called a display. So a lot of people say display instead of banner. Then there is email. So anytime you touch you are sent an email, let's say, and you see you can think of it as a spam, but if you see that email contains a product promotion, that's called email marketing. And email marketing is one of the older methods of online advertising, and it's still in practice, and it does provide certain value to certain people. So there is email, and then the newest thing is social media, which is probably the first thing which comes to my mind is the Facebook. But any sort of ads happen through social media, which is Facebook or the blogging or even YouTube. So any place where the social network is involved, meaning your friends, or it could be even the blog. It's not exactly social media, but I think the blog and other things also clubbed in this. So let me just go over quickly again. So we have search, display, email, and social media. Now there are other types of, or there are other categories of online advertising, and so my view is that I'm definitely sure there are more, but I think these are sort of the main ones. Now out of that, search probably as of 2010 or from 2005 to 2010, really search has dominated the field. And a lot of trends are coming where for the next 10 years social media would be huge. Banner and display, which was big before maybe around from 1995 to maybe 2001 or 2, but they were not really that dominating from 2004 to 2010. So the prediction is that display probably is coming back. So from 2010 to the next decade, probably we'll see a lot of display ad. That market is picking up. So now let's discuss one thing at a time. So let's talk about search. Now search has three different flavors, and one is called PPC, which is called PPC. So it's called pay per click. Now Google is the company which pioneered that. What that means is that you search on something and then you click. Now where you click, it could be, so let's say probably a lot of you are familiar with Google search box. Oops, I see some issues here. Give me 1 second. So this is sort of, let's think of this as if a Google web page. Now this is not very visually appealing, but if you see, you will see ads on top and ads on the right side. So these are the companies where they pay Google get their names published, and then here in the middle, what you call is, they call it organic search results, meaning Google has found these sites based on your search criteria. It may not have any billing or these companies, whoever appears, they have not paid Google to appear here. Now there are times where the companies whose description is coming here also has an ad here, which is fine, but to get here people don't pay Google. So now as far as PPC is concerned, anytime you search and you click in here or here, Google gets paid, and that's called pay per click campaign, meaning somebody is paying for you when you click here. So that's called pay-per-click, and Google makes most of its money out of that. Now, pay-per-click is huge, and it's still considered to be the one of the most efficient way of marketing. And a lot of times you will hear a word called performance marketing, and a lot of performance marketing money is spent on PPC. Now there's organic. Organic meaning anything which is natural search results, or there is other one where you don't search through Google, but you come to a website directly, for maybe a friend has sent a link or something. So let's say you search on Google, and then you click on this website, and then you come here. You come to the website, and then you click some more. So these are called organic traffic. Organic traffic meaning people, you don't pay to get traffic. You get the traffic because your content is good, and your content is good, and that's why Google has decided to show your site as their natural search results. So that's called organic. People can also, there are other words associated with, like SEO, meaning search engine optimization, meaning you optimize your site so that it is search engine friendly, and you show up in Google's results on the first page or something like that. So that's sort of the organic. Now, for organic results, the main difference is that you don't pay, and that's why it is a little bit more difficult to build. So that's all about search. Now, the display or the banner. So the banner ads are pretty, I think you all are familiar with it. So you go to a web page, and you see some big image here with a GIF. The banners typically involve GIF and not as much as text. I mean, the GIF, there could be text inside the GIF, but typically banner ads are appear here. It could be here. So the difference is that now you have to understand. You have to understand the difference between banner and PPC. Now PPC can be different things. So let's say a lot of the PPC ads are text based, but now also Google has put the banner ads in their what they call AdWord interface. So that means using Google, you can do a text ad or you can do a banner ad. Whereas the other way to do banner ad is you develop a certain, you develop a business relations with the websites. So you have a product, and you tell the company that I will pay you, X $1,000. You display my product banner, or my banner which is promoting the product on top of your web page. So that's called a banner ad. Let me remove this line. And then next one is what you call email marketing. So email marketing is, a lot of it is driven by lists. So let's say we have now you probably have gone to the websites, and you have you wanted certain information, maybe it's a white paper, and you fill up a form and it asks your email address, and once you put your email address, you get into your email address becomes a part of a list. Now there are companies which make which make money out of collecting this list, selling this lists. There are companies where if you go to a website, and then you use certain other product, and then you end up giving your emails. But basically there's a whole slew of companies which compiles this email list. Maybe they get it from their own website, or maybe they buy it from somewhere, and they use this email list to send you emails. Now email could be two types, right? One is a spam email, or it could be an email which is where you have expressed an interest of certain product, and then you get some promotions or something which tries to sell you or tries to make you aware of that product. So that's called an email marketing. Typically you get an email in your inbox, and it has some GIF or it has some text which is associated with email, and probably it has a link where you can explore more information. It could be finding more details about the product, or maybe a site where you can go and buy it. But that's basically an email marketing. So email marketing is, they call it push based. So for search is, Google never comes to you and says search. You go to the Google and search. So that's called pull based, because you yourself take in action. Whereas email, it's push based, where the email comes to you. You don't do any action. I mean, you probably have done some action, but that's probably 1 month before. But you never really you never went to a site and pull your emails and see the ad. The email comes to you. So that's called push, meaning the company is pushing the email to you. And then there is this social media. So social media meaning anything involved with Facebook. So let's say you go to Facebook and you logged in and you see certain ads on the right side. So that's called social media ads, and they typically have a little bit of image with certain text. Now the social media also could be, you go to any social networking site for that matter, and you see ads. It could be also a lot of times YouTube or any blog related ads. They are also clubbed with social media. Media meaning content. So anybody who, let's say, uploads a video or uploads a content in a blog, that's and if you see certain comments associated with their blog, so that's called sort of social media. So what is a social media? Social media is anyone which is quote unquote not a professional. So for example, you go to CNN.com, that's not called social media, but you go to some joesblog.com and then you see a blog, so that's called social media, because it's not done by a professional. In the same way, Facebook also is called social media, because you go to the Facebook and all the contents you see, they are all from your friends, from your own social network. So that's called social media. So any ad you see is in the social media is called an social media ad, and that's slowly becoming mainstream. Of a lot of people are a lot of advertisers are putting money there, and social media ads as of now tend to be a little bit less costlier than, let's say, PPC. And a lot of their predictions are that social media is going to dominate from probably 2010 to 2015, as Facebook and other companies which build social networks are becoming more and more popular. So that's sort of my perspective on online advertising. Sure, there are more things, but I think this is sort of a basic overview of social. Hopefully we'll have more videos discussing more details of each of these items. Thank you.